up? What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. After, beautiful Friday and Saturday, today Sunday, get it started again. Wake up, give all the glory to the Most High, and get it started again. I got some good news. That's why I got on here. I got some good news. Some good news. Woke up. I disputed those. Hey, drop a thumbs up so I can know y'all in here. Drop a thumbs up. I think YouTube is backing off of me a little bit. Good morning, Gary. I think YouTube backing off of me a little bit. So guess what? I woke up this morning and one of the strikes was removed. I actually won the counter strike. One of the strikes was removed off this channel. I'm waiting on the second one to get removed. But that go to show you that that when I made the video how it's copyright. Like these videos right now I'm recording, right? What's making this my video is that my voice is actually in this video. But this footage that I'm recording, anybody can take my verse off this and they can, well, since I'm live, but this video I'm recording, anybody could remove my verse over and they could use this footage. Because guess what? I wouldn't be able to prove that I'm the only one that recorded this footage. You know what I mean? So, like I said, good morning, I don't care what you call me. I like that name. And I like the shot of the puppy. But yeah, YouTube removed the strike off me. They removed one of the strikes. So right now I'm disputing another strike right now, currently. So y'all know what that means. When I get back off the vacation, I'm going back in. I'm gonna go back in. I'm going full blown back in. So they removed one of the strikes off this channel. Not on the 504 Cut News channel, still got the strike. But they removed the strike off this channel. Good morning, Joseph. Yeah, so I woke up, checked my Google email, and the strike was removed. It was removed. And I'm gonna tell you what it be on YouTube. And I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it on YouTube. You got a lot of Africans, people from over in Africa who got computers and stuff like that, and they be scamming. So what they do is they go take other people's videos, and if you doing other people's videos, they take them and they trying to make YouTube money. So if they see that you got more views than them on a video that they had, they'll try to strike your channel. And that the guy who struck my channel, he had an African name, not an African American, but an African name. So I struck his ass back because, like I said, good morning. Oh look, it's a squirrel. I struck his ass back because, like I said, how is it copyright strike? How is it copywriting when CNN, NBC, ABC, Fox, every news outlet, they play the same news over and over. They just use their voiceovers on it. Like this footage right here, right now, anybody could take my verse off and they could use it. Because why I'm recording the public, this is the public. Now if I was behind closed doors and I had a contract, if I was behind closed doors in a setting of privacy, then I can strike your page. I can give somebody a strike. But right now, I'm recording the public. This is public information right here. So I couldn't strike nobody's channel for using this. All they gotta do is remove my voice. I won't be able to strike their channel because this is the public. And so people don't realize that when you record in the public, it's for public use. You can't get mad that somebody get more numbers than you. On the video, just can't. So yeah, they removed the strike, and see, I was talking about the Most High last night, who's in here. See how the Most High work? If you look at it, they put the video back up. It's a video, and I said Australians are the land of the awakened. It's 3 weeks old. The video had like 38,000 views the first day, first couple hours. But I got a strike and they took it down. They put it back up today. You know, that's crazy though. That's crazy how they did that though. But anybody can use any one of these videos. You know, I ain't tripping. I ain't gonna strike the page. You know, I don't. You know, why would I block somebody else from getting some money? You know, it's enough out there for everybody. But Eric, but this view though, I love this view. I love this water. You know, yeah. So that was the good news I had. So I had to get up and share that. I woke up and I seen that. My phone went off last night, like 4 o'clock in the morning. That one of the strikes came off. Would you give up your driving license and passport if they made it law? You had to. Oh, would you fold? That's why a lot of people went bought physical bikes to travel. That's a tough question. You put people in, but you're not required to get a driver license though, because by law, a lot of people don't know this. It's a squirrel. By law, you know, like I said, you're indoctrinating the system when your parents sign the birth certificate. Hello, Gwendolyn. When your parents sign the birth certificate, you're indoctrinating the system. But by law, you asking them, can you drive by permission? See, the driver license thing came into place because of truckers. That's the history of the driver license. It's about truckers. Truckers need a driver license because they would cross state lines driving. But actually, you can commute without a driver license. Yeah, I got you. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna come over there and sub to your channel too. I'm gonna come sub to your channel. But that's what it is though. You can commute. You can, you know. Well, the police don't know that, don't know the law. You know, but you can commute. As long as you commuting for pleasure, you really don't need no driver license. You know, you really don't need it. But you gotta really know the law. I think a lot of people are full. Yeah, Gwendolyn, I'm very happy. I woke up and checked my Google email, and YouTube had removed one of the strikes that somebody had put on the channel. So I got a little bit more leeway where I could do certain things. I ain't got to be as cautious, you know, which is good because there's a lot of stuff that there's a lot of stuff I want to say on this channel that I couldn't say for like the past since October. You know, they're talking about doing that over there. They're talking about doing it over there in the UK, United Kingdom. They're gonna, you know, after the holidays, they're gonna do a lot of stuff. You know, I'm gonna talk about it. I got a little inside scoop. They're gonna do a lot of stuff after the holidays. That's why I said when I predicted the lockdown's coming back. Yeah, but you know, they blocked me. Who blocked you, Gwendolyn? See, there you go. Look, it's a squirrel. See, Gary here in the UK too. You know, in the UK too. Maybe y'all two can connect on certain things. You know, you just found your partner right there. You can connect with it when shit hit the fan. What's going on, Alex? Hey, I'm gonna zoom the camera because y'all can't see what I can see, so I'm gonna zoom it so y'all can see it. Y'all see that back there? Y'all see them? Y'all see that? That's one of your last videos, I texted about that. You know, that kind of stuff. I can't stand that kind of stuff. I did a reaction on CNN about that kind of stuff happening. So y'all see that? So I zoomed in so y'all can see. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so y'all can see. It's not allowing me to zoom in that much more so y'all can see. So y'all really can see what I'm looking at. Those are buildings back there, and it's crazy because all the buildings are actually white. You know, they're like, you know, like this cream color. And see, like these 4 buildings right here, they just standing right there. Very beautiful, very beautiful. I like those buildings. Same length, same height, same structure. Yeah, but getting back to that though. Yeah, trying to bring it back. Yeah, but that child abuse is something that I can't Cancun child abuse is something it rubbed me well, I can't see how adults can do that or either sit back and allow that, you know. If you watch that reaction I did on CNN, you know, about that, that's what got the channel where I couldn't go live. See, I got good news all around the board. I can go, as of yesterday, I could go back live on 504 Cut news channel because I was in a 7-day thing where I couldn't go live on there. And on this channel right here, one of the strikes of the 2 came, they removed it. Salute, massive. Salute. Yeah, soon I'm gonna be back talking like when I first got on here. Do y'all, for the day ones, y'all think I need to bring the mask back out? Y'all think I need to bring the mask back out? Wrong, like a pizza. He said round like a pizza. Now I got a taste buds for some sausage and pepperoni pizza. Early this morning. Yeah, Gwendolyn, it really is. So I'm gonna zoom in for you. I'm gonna zoom in just for you. Look, those buildings right there, Gwendolyn. I'm gonna zoom in just for you. There's water on the other side of those buildings. A little small island. Going there just for you, Gwendolyn. There's water on the other side there. I did that just for you, Gwendolyn. Good morning, Kimberly. I can't do a lot as I'm caring for a 90-year-old. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know, take care of the elders. Why you taking care of them? Pick their brain on survival, because they was here. They was here before air conditions and all that was affordable. They lived through it. They had the little windmill fans in the kitchen that they turned around backwards to get the heat out the house. So pick their brain, you know. Oh yeah, the air is so fresh. Look at the sky. It ain't polluted with chemtrails. You see, there's no chemtrail inside. They ain't got no chemtrail. Look at that cloud right there. Nah, it look like the clouds are lower to the ground. It don't look like the cloud that high off the ground. Look at that cloud. Yeah. Yeah, but they took the strike off. You know. And so I'm gonna be back posting videos back on this channel right here. You know, protest. I'm gonna be back posting, you know, them videos again. You know, freedom videos again. You know, freedom marches and freedom rallies, and we'll be back posting that back on this channel again. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm gonna have to go listen to the OJs. You know, Stairway to Heaven. You know, now I'm gonna have to go listen to that this morning. When I get off the phone, I'm gonna put that on. OJs. See, I'm promoting OJ. They need to cut a check. They need to cut me a check. See, they're rich, so they'll have to pay me for promotion. But you know, anybody who got a small business, I put them on our channel for free. What's up, Con? Con? I can't. I thought Mexico would be dark right now. Nah. It's actually it's like 7 o'clock, and it's like it's beautiful, man. Like, see right here, the sun ain't hit the water. The sun ain't hit yet. See when I go over here, the sun reflecting off the water now. So it's like a rainbow. In the blue bag in the pouch. Right here, inside the blue bag, yeah. Still dark in Texas. Yeah, it's like 7:15 right now, yeah. Look at that, they got that one person, look, one person on the water right there. One person. They going fishing, I guess. They going fishing. Yeah, but it's pretty chill though. You know, like I said, all the buildings. Now that's something I didn't realize. But like these buildings right here are brown, but all the buildings are white. You know, and a cream color. And they like all the hotel buildings like a cream color. And if you look, all those buildings are cream colors. All those are cream colors. So I like that. Yeah, you know, I like that. You know. Yeah, Texas is hot right now. I mean, it's hot today. It's like 90 degrees. Yeah, but hear about those tornadoes that hit Kentucky, killing. Rest in peace to those people. But this ain't tornado weather though. See, that's how you know. That's how you know them scientists. Man, I can talk now, man. I ain't got to be all filled, but you know, one of them strikes removed. That's why you know it's cold in Dallas. That's how you know those scientists they doing some bullshit to the earth, because you know you got tornadoes in December. It's just the scientists are doing some bullshit. You know, they're doing too much. In Spain, some cities, all the houses. Yeah. That the sun carry reflection on that white. That's beautiful. What the temperatures like in Dallas? I'm gonna call you Rod. What the temperatures out there? I give y'all a view of this water. Tomorrow I'm gonna be wrapping it up, flying back to the States. And I can't, honestly, it's a beautiful scenery, but I can't wait to come back home, because I can't wait to help. I can't wait to come back home. I'm bowled out. I've been drinking. I shared the drinks with y'all on the post. I'm bowled out. 43 degrees. Man, that's cold. You need a sweater on. You need a sweater. Cold. But yeah, they took the strike off for those who just came in, so I can talk my shit. You know, I will be back doing CNN reactions also. It's 30. Oh, Kentucky, it's always cold in Kentucky. It's snow a lot up there. You know? Even y'all want a comical? Hey, Gwendolyn, it be so cold in Kentucky. Even the racing horses, they have on sweaters. Even the horses have on sweaters up there. when they when they show the horses running, the horses be having sweaters. That's how cool it be up there. The damn horse got to put a sweater on a horse. Oh, I know about that. I know about that. Like I made the video. See, a lot of people don't realize that China and Russia they've been practicing military drills together. So they both gonna invade at the same time because they know if they do that at the same time, the United States just don't have the force to actually prevent that from happening. They're gonna invade at the same time. China gonna invade Taiwan and Russia gonna invade Ukraine. They're gonna do it at the same time. The United States just don't have the manpower to prevent that from happening. Point blank, period. So that's why we're on the brink of World War III. Salute, hey, HMR. I got it, and I listened to it, and I'm gonna post it when I get back home. I got it. I listened to it, and I like it. I'm gonna post it. So salute. Yeah, but yeah, China and Russia, they're gonna invade at the same time, and you know, you know, I feel sorry for the people of both of those countries because it's invasions and taking overs and all that. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need it. You just gotta you gotta do an online survey, and you got to wear a mask in the airport and a mask on the plane, and you can go. That's all you have to do. The U.S. have, yeah, I got that. They can have. That's why I said World War III, because see, Russia got the artillery, and China got the manpower. See, China got the manpower. So at the end of the day, right, them two, they came together. And it came together. So it don't matter what kind of, and it all falls into the Georgia Guidestones too, because those who create the walls, they don't go to the walls, nor does their kids. They send other people's kids to walls. So at the end of the day, it all plays into the Georgia Guidestones, and that's why we got to use the internet while we can to come together. So when it do go down, we don't get out here fighting each other for other people. Because that's where we at with it. That's where we at. Unfortunately, you got some people who just not gonna get it, who just not gonna understand, because they so brainwashed. They so brainwashed by what they see or what they hear. And a lot of those other countries, they can't watch TV. They can't see anything of outside of their country. So they brainwashed. So definitely, we don't have the manpower that China have, and we don't, and we have us and Russia have the same artillery. So there's no way in the world that we can wipe out Russia and China at the same time. And that's why they got together. Now that's why we got to turn to Germany and all these other countries for help, because we just don't have the manpower to go against those two high powers. That's why we have to turn to like India or France, all these different people. But it goes back to the Georgia Guidestones, and and people on here who don't know about that need to do their research on it. I'm about to sit down, so I'm gonna take the view away from us for a second. Because we talking now. I'm gonna treat you, treat me. I told a serviceman the other day. A lot of the service people, a lot of the servicemen, they do that for benefits. A lot of them, they find themselves in high school, and they want to be successful in life, and they leaving, and they don't have a plan on how to go about doing it. So a lot of people they join the military because of the benefits and just to have some stability in their life. No, you don't. You don't need that. When I say it, you just need a mask for the airports and the online survey. The online survey gonna basically ask you that you have a high temperature. They're gonna ask you, questions in regards, but there ain't nothing about no vaccination. We ain't at the stage yet where internationally everywhere where they're asking where you mandated to have that. We ain't there yet. We going to that direction though. We're going to that direction. That's why if you can travel and you can travel right now, get out and get your mind, get out and do it, because we're going to that direction where you ain't gonna be able to do it in a minute. That's the whole problem. Our military. See, that's why I tell people, it won't be our military in the country. Country's gonna have to cross swap militaries, because our military have family members and loved ones that they're not gonna oppress like that. But when they go, when they go in other countries, they will oppress people. Just as vice versa. If you get other people from other countries to come over here, they will oppress people. So that's why I think that NATO gonna come in there. I think they're gonna cross enforce militaries in different countries. So over here, we might have, like, just an example, we might have the European, some country from European military over here, because there's no strings attached. You know what I mean? There's no strings attached. Our military ain't gonna do that, because they got to do that to their mamas, their daughters, their daddies, their cousins, their brothers, their sisters. But if they go over to another country, you see what I'm saying? They'll have no problem with doing it, because it's not no relations there. That's why we gotta become one with ourselves. Yeah, we definitely do. My son, military, the reserve, being forced to. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. If he don't take it, for example, they might relieve him of his duties. So then you're gonna have those who have took it, and they feel like if I took it, now you got to take it. So it's gonna become enforced. You see, it's gonna become enforced. So like I was saying last night to those who's in here, it's all a full circle. Everything is a full circle. Everything is a full circle. What's about to happen in New York about to happen everywhere in the United States. New York is a test run. They want to see how. Because in America they say New Yorkers are like more fast paced than everybody else. So they want to see how those New Yorkers gonna respond. If they just lay down to that situation, then it's gonna be easy to push it to California. You notice they do everything in New York first, or either California, and they cross-thread it, because why? Those are the two more. Texas is the largest state, but when they come down to business-wise, those two are the most important states in America: California and New York. So they want to do a test run with New York City. If New York City is separate, then there's gonna be the whole New York State. Then they're gonna push it to California. Then California they accept it, then they're gonna come to the South and Midwest. The South is gonna be the last that they enforce it on, because the South most of the South is already states, and right now a lot of the governors not complying. So it'll come to the South, but it'll be like last in the South. Yeah. Russia. And see, the thing is, invading and non-invading and all this. Let me tell y'all something, right? I'm sitting here looking at this, right? Oh, look at all this land, right? Look all this land, right? Right? God created that land. So why are you charging people for that land? Why are you trying to take over land? Why are you trying to own land if God created it and the land is free? You're supposed to be land. The land is free. Why are you trying to take over land? Look at all this water. Now I get it that companies have to filter and do certain things to water, but why is there water shortages and things of that nature when you got all this water, when the earth is 80% surrounded by water? Why is there water shortages? All this is by design. It's by design. See, it's by design. Told y'all when I come off. Yeah, yeah. Mega Man. Yeah. What part did you not understand? They're all telling what. Yes, yes. I don't know if you've been following the channel, but when you said what part do not understand, I don't think you understand that we all know what that means. You see what I'm saying? Like you do not understand what you just typed. You type something that we all know what that mean already. You know what I mean? We all know what that means. You know? Exactly. You know, they got that. That's what they use for filtration on the islands. They use plants. They don't have the machines and everything else. But that's what I'm saying. Last night, salute, hot box. Last night, when I was talking about that, you know, I was saying, man, the comments going so fast. I was reading one. I'm trying to go back to what I was reading. Oh yeah. I'm from New Orleans. And they got crocodiles just as well. So I feel I'm in a comfortable space. Look. This how New Orleans look. Like not New Orleans, but if you drive 30, 45 miles out of New Orleans, this how New Orleans look. Without the buildings though, it's a mush. The land is mush. That's how New Orleans look. So I growed up going fishing and crabbing and stuff like that in this kind of water with no boat. So that's a comfortable space for me. But like I was saying though, you know, it's like you know we living in comments going fast now. Literally all freeways, underpasses covered in the you know that comment right there I just read. That comment I just read. Ain't nobody worrying about no cartels right now. I mean, the cartels is very. Let them do what they do. Long as they don't, you know, everybody worrying about the people, man. Long as the people don't hurt nobody or kill nobody. You know, we on a grand scale of people trying to kill off means of people. You know. Salute, Mega Man. You know, ain't nobody worry about them people, man. You know, people, you know, shit. You know, if you really want to stop the cartel, you gotta do is legalize marijuana and legalize weed. You know what I'm saying? That's where most of your weed come from, Mexico. Legalize marijuana and that shit to cut off a lot of that bullshit with the cartel. You know, like Donald Trump, you know, with the cartels. You know, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm in Mexico, and I'm gonna say this. El Chapo. You know, a lot of people from Mexico were saying that the man was untouchable, unstoppable, and everything else. Donald Trump got the man, and they never brought the man back. You know, got the man, and they never sent the military, and they got the man. He ain't never been back since. You know, and that's off subject. I don't want to talk about that. You know, excuse me, y'all. I don't want to talk about that. You know. Yeah, but you know, that's why I say, you know, United States need to leave people alone because they're not ready for the war. Came and get the borders together. You know, people can walk right in through the borders. People crossing water like this to them to come into America. You know, and they can have explosives and shit in the backpack. You know what I'm saying? And be walking around blowing up shit. So it's like, you know, America need to leave people alone. You know, just mind our own business. You know, and mind our own business and utilize some of the resources to help some of the countries that's really homeless with kids. The kids help the kids. You know, I don't feel sorry for a man and a woman who can't afford to take care of their first kid and they gonna have 5 more. I don't feel sorry for them. You know what I mean? I don't feel sorry for a man and woman can't afford to take care of their first kid and they gonna have 5 and 6 more. I don't feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for the kids. At that point in time, you just nasty. You just want to have sex with your nasty ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Mo. The only person that can really solve what's going on now, we too far gone. It's God. God's the only person. You know, like some of the people, you know, God is the only person. You know, we too far gone. We too far in the disagreements. You know, we too far in the disagreements. God is the only one. You know, that's why this is a battle between evil and good. But you know, y'all see the people in Australia. They taking the streets every day. You know, and it's crazy because some of these countries I didn't even know they exist until I started really paying attention to the world. You know, salute, Laura. I didn't know that they really exist. I started paying attention to the world, and I see that it's like-minded people everywhere. You know, it's like-minded people everywhere. You know, like people don't realize it's an Austria and an Austria. It's two different countries, two different places. You know, I didn't, and that's the thing. You know, they utilize, you know, government forces, elites. They utilize uh, white, black, Iranian. They give us, they name tagged us, knowing that that'll cause division. You know, instead of just saying we one human, one race. They name tag us. You know what I mean? Like you got kids out here that's hungry, and if you go to a Walmart, any one of these super stores with food, they dumpsters is filled with food. You know, they could be shipping that out. They got 2-3 days shipping from China, so you know they could ship some of that food out to some of those hungry kids. You know, yeah, exactly how box. You know, a lot of people don't know that. You know, but yeah, they could be shipping some of that food out to some of them kids across. You know, some of them kids. You know, the Walmarts, the Krogers, the Targets. You know, that's a you know, that's American branded, you know, name grocery stores for those who don't know. But yeah, every day they throw away thousands and thousands of pounds of food every day, and it's hungry people. You know, they throw away food, and they got people within the inner cities that's in that city that's hungry. You see. So I understand. You know, going through Katrina, I understand. You got to save yourself. You got to prepare yourself for the worst, and just live day by day like it's the best. I understand. You know, I went through it. Yeah. Because you know, it's funny that you say Antarctica. If you got any kind of, you know, religious belief, that's where them damn fallen angels at. You know, in Antarctica. That's what an unidentified objects are at in Antarctica. That's where they at. That's why I know Antarctica. That's why the ice is melting at an extreme rate, because them stupid ass scientists, they're gonna mess with things that they shouldn't be messing with. Salute, Greek. You know, they're gonna mess with shit that they shouldn't be messing with over. You know, and the thing about it, a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people think that, you know, everybody agree they got fallen angels and they got demons and shit walking the earth, right? But when God started casting out, he ain't never stopped casting out. So he's still casting shit down here where we at. You know, he's still casting out. He's still casting even where we at. You know what I'm saying? So just as well as God got to own me, you know, evil got to own me. You know, evil got to own me. You know, and that's where we at right now. It's good versus evil. It ain't no rich versus poor. It's good versus evil. You know. Salute. I know about the 144,000. You know, a lot of people don't accept that because, you know, it's such a small count with all the people. You know. How do you what? How do I know? Because how I know God's still casting people out, casting out? Because life goes on. It's an everyday cycle. It's still good and bad. So the angels in the heavens ain't never, the angels in the heaven ain't stopped. You know what I'm saying? They haven't stopped just not. I can't get the word out. But anyway, man, with God still creating creatures. You hear every day on the news they find a fish in the ocean that they never seen before. So God is still creating. You know, God's still casting. You got good and evil. So that's if you got good and evil, then God's gonna still cast. God gonna still cast. You know what I mean? Like that's a question right there. That's a question right there. Where you know is a logical question. You know what I mean? You know, if you know, God don't make mistakes at all. So when He created that entity that turned evil, He already understood that. You know, but at the same time, though, you know, we as a people, we're in a good and evil battle. It's a good and evil battle. You know, and it's evil because, like in America, for those in America, you buy a house, right? Just an example. You buy a house, right? You pay, let's say, $350,000 for your house, right? This for those who don't know. People in America, they're gonna understand what I'm saying. But they might not. They're gonna catch it. You buy a house, right? $350,000. Okay. Now you got this house that you paid for, right? You die, right? You don't pay the taxes that year. The government come and take that house and resell it to somebody. So you never own it. You never owned it at all. You just leased it. You just leased that house. Because guess what? You paying taxes on the land and you paying taxes on the house. You never really own it. You just lease it. You know? But we've been brainwashed to say, hey, I own my house. Like I said, I got 2 properties. You know? But we've been brainwashed to believe that we own it. But don't pay them taxes for a year or 2 and see if your ass own that house. They're gonna go right on the auction block and I'm gonna go buy that. And I'm gonna go buy that shit and rent it out. Yeah, look. Oh, India. Yeah, that's the thing. India, we need India, like for what China and Russia is trying to do and what they're about to do. We actually need India. You know, we need India. You know, because we don't have the people. America government. We are only 300 and some million people in America. See, that's not a large number. And if you look at it, if you look at it from a perspective that our military is like 180,000. The Army and Air Force is like 70-something thousand. We only got like 200,000-300,000 worth of people. I mean, 200,000-300,000 military in our military. China have 2 million people in their military, and Russia got the same artillery that we have. You see what I'm saying? So we don't, you know, if them 2 forces combine, it's World War III, point blank, period. We gonna need a bunch of other countries to help us because guess what? You got people like myself and other people, you know. If them people don't come mess with me, I'm not fighting your war. You know, if they don't come mess with me, point blank, I'm not taking my AR and defending. You know what I'm saying? They got to come mess with me. You know, because that ain't my war. That ain't my war. You know, that ain't my war. That ain't my war. My war is good versus evil. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, if they don't come mess with me, it's not my war. Period. I'm not gonna die for somebody else and start a damn war, and they eating fruits and grapes and shit, and they family. Nah, man, nah, bullshit. I'm not gonna die. You know, look how they treat the first responders. They showed you. You know, when we need you, oh yeah, you're a hero. But when we don't need you, shit, we can. It is what it is. Hell nah. 2 men in power. Exactly. But that's the thing. We already at war. You know, we already at war. It's just, you know, because you gotta think. Like I said, you know, you gotta think. You know, people right now are dying right now. The economy is not the same. You know, the world is twisted. The whole world. We already at war. You know, I'm not gonna say. I'm going to say what I want to say about that on the other channel. I ain't going to say it on this channel. Not right now. We already at war. You know? We already at war. War had already started. You know, and believe it or not, the wall started with the trading walls. That's why it was called trading walls. When Trump told China, y'all getting 100 billion, and we only getting 5 billion in return, wall started. That was the moment that wall started. When he told them, he did the trade war, and China started suffering because we was not buying their stuff, or and we was taxing them on stuff because you got to realize we got more China stuff over here than China have of our stuff over there. So we start taxing them what they make over here on their stuff. We was winning that war. So then China was like, hell nah, we want to be the world dominant power. So they unleashed something on the world. They unleashed something on the world. So war already been declared with the trade war. A lot of people don't realize we've been in war for 2 years with China already. It just ain't been publicly spoken. It just ain't been publicly spoken. And the people are dying right now, from this actual war. People are feeling the effects from this actual war, but on a worldly stage though. It's not just, it's not just, because China have the military manpower to go to war with at least 6 or 7 countries at the same time. 6, 7 countries at the same time. They have the manpower. And so when they got with Iran and they got with China, Iran can support the oil, China can support the manpower, Russia can support the artillery. So you got to pay attention to this. Gotta pay attention to it. Gotta pay attention to it. Russia got the artillery, China got the manpower, Iran got the oil. Gotta pay attention to it. And those three are together right now. Gotta pay attention to it. Gotta pay attention to it. And you gotta pay attention to it. And instead of see China and Russia is smart. Instead of the United States getting with our allies, Canada and Mexico and South America, and getting with these people as allies, because you could be one America. You can have your different, your difference, but you could be one America, one landmass. That's what China and them doing. They're trying to get the whole landmass together to go to war with America. America's sitting back thinking that they're better than everybody on that bullshit, but they're not even taking care of their own people, Like I said, you got these stores trying to weigh down food, they got homeless people in the cities, they got empty buildings. I have not seen an empty building out here, you got empty buildings where they got homeless rates skyrocket. Well, you know what I mean? Well, you can employ, you got the money. If you could put money in budgets and print money to send to other countries, why you can't print money and create jobs? Let the homeless work. Let the homeless work, taking care of each other in some of them abandoned buildings, and pay them. And that way they can get on their feet and they can move out that situation. Let them be city employees. Those who are clean, who are not fighting no demons and things of that nature. Let them, employ those people to help take care of their own, help take care of their own, the other homeless people. Put a check in their pocket, feed them. You got these empty buildings. You own all these different buildings. When people don't pay taxes, you're taking their land, their buildings. So utilize it. Yeah, I mean, think about it. You got Mexico, you got South America, you got all these different, what I'm saying? The landmass have all the resources. You got rainforests, you got everything. You got islands, you got everything. You know what I mean? So if you're smart, why not? Why would you not try to come together with these other countries and make it one landmass? Like, hey man, we really neighbors. If you see that China trying to invade and take other things, and Russia trying to take other things, why not start communicating with your people? You're on your side of the world. It just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit just common sense. I'm reading comments. That's why I slacked up a little bit. It's the degradation of what we like about Patreon in our country. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the middle class is depleting. With inflation going up, military deplete. Listen, last night I had a private dinner, right? I was at I had a private dinner, nice little restaurant. You know, I had my own little spot. We got a cake, roses, champagne, the whole 9 yards, right? For 7, and it costed me $67 for all that. In America, for that bottle of Moet and all that other stuff that I paid for, it was a package deal. I would have paid $350 for that same thing. $300 to $400 for that same thing. You know, same service. You know, same service. You know, and then the service wouldn't have been as good as it was, because I was talking to one of the employees here, right? And one of the benefits is they were actually telling me the truth, you know, like actually telling me how it is. They got free, their benefits come with their job. They got free healthcare. The job offered them a room. They stay here at the property until they can buy a house, not rent, until they can buy a house. And the job benefits is just so different than in America over here. You know, in America, shit, you gotta pay Social Security taxes, you gotta pay medical tax, medical insurance, you gotta pay property for taxes for schools, you gotta pay taxes for. I mean, if you own a house, you gotta pay taxes for everything. You gotta pay taxes for schools. You gotta pay taxes for. You might not even have no kids go to the damn school. You gotta pay taxes for the school. You gotta pay taxes for the county hospital. You gotta pay taxes for your property. You gotta pay. You know, it's just so much of different things. And on your job, you gotta pay medical, Social Security, dental. I mean, it's just so much of different stuff you gotta pay. It's like you're not never. You know, you're not never satisfying the system. You know, you're not never satisfying the system. Meanwhile, you paying taxes, but the politicians, they got free healthcare, and they ain't paying shit. And Donald Trump, you know, he showed us his loopholes to where politicians don't have to pay shit. You know what I'm saying? But they got all the best. They got all the best benefits, healthcare, and everything else, you know. It was so good. Because, you know why they leaving? Let me tell you something, right? I'm asking you a question, Corey. I'm asking you a question. The reason why they leaving, because they can do this. They can send one family member to America and let that one family member go to America and go to work. And he can send all that damn money back here, and the whole entire family can live like kings and queens. That's why they're doing it. And why they over there, you right? I was saying politicians, they don't have to have a Social Security number over there. They're going to get all the food stamps, you know. They're going to get free housing. So they living free. They just working and sending the money back here. That's a good deal. If I was born over here, I'd do the same thing. I come over there and send work, get the taxpayers' money for food stamps, live free, and I send the money back to my family. I can't blame them. I can't blame them. Like I said, I don't hate people. I don't hate people that know how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate people that know how to play the game. I hate the game. I create the motherfuckers who created the game. I hate motherfuckers who created the game. You know, so you have to read between what I'm saying before you post your comment. You know what I'm saying? Because you ask me questions that really the questions you ask me, I really can really go there with you and shut you down, because you got to get your facts right. You know, you can't knock a person for taking advantage of something that you can't. You knock the motherfucker who set it up that so you can't take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? That's who you be pissed off with. You be pissed off with the person who set it up where you can't take advantage of it. You don't knock the person who's taking advantage of it. That ain't the way the game go. That's like if you had a woman and and your woman agreed to mess with a guy, and you see her with the guy, that's like you approaching the guy. Now you can't approach that man unless that man in your motherfucking house. See what I'm saying? If he come in your house, then you can approach him. So you got to get life. You got to get life. You got to get life together, my brother. Whoever you is, you got to get your thoughts together, because you know it's real out here. You got to be smart. You can't move like a fool. You know what I mean? And that statement that you made was a fool. You mad at the person that's playing the game. Nah, you can't knock them. You need to learn how to play the game like them. And if you can't play the game like them because you're not given the opportunity to play the game, then you don't play the game, and you get pissed off at the creator, which will be your politicians. See, you know what I mean? Like when you come for me, you better come correct, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's common sense with me. It's common sense. Why am I doing this? Nah, I'm in this country right now, and I'm talking about how beautiful it is. You don't see this damn scenery? Huh? You think them people want to leave shit right here, this kind of shit, and come to America? The only place we got this is in Florida. This is the only place we got this shit. Mississippi, the beaches look like shit. They're black. You got Padre Island, it's somewhat decent. Them people, you think them people want to leave paradise with this shit and come to America? Nah, they know how to play the damn game. They know how to play the game, because America is not rewarding to families. It's rewarding to broken homes. If you're a man and you married and you take care of your business and your wife working, you ain't gonna get no damn government benefits. You gotta do what you gotta do because you make too much. You make more than a dress hole. But if your woman's single and your ass ain't in the house, then she could get, and she got kids, then she could get benefits. And so you got to understand the game. And you're getting pissed off with these people for knowing how to play the game. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? That's that old school word, player hater, man. You're a player hater. You get pissed off with these people because they know how to play the game. Come on, man. Nah, ain't no chemtrails. It's beautiful, see? It's beautiful. Yeah, man. Come with stupid ass comments. You could have kept that shit. You could have kept that comment in your damn finger. You ain't had to even type that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here talking about some real shit. You talking about you mad at that? You mad at the player? Fool, man. Damn fool. Stupid fool. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even an insult. That's an educational course for you. You know what I'm saying? You know? They take a fool to learn, and I just taught your ass. Told you I got that strike going, so don't do no dumb shit, because I'm gonna get on your ass. You know, I'm really one of those guys who they say when you watch Master P and you watch Cash Money and all these different dudes and all this shit, I'm really one of those type of dudes from that cloth. I ain't scared of shit, and I'm gonna speak my mind how I feel. So don't come on that bullshit. If you was on the live yesterday, you'll see I even showed my face. For those who's on the live, when I walked the beach, I took the video down since, but I even showed my face. That stupid ass shit coming up with that dumb ass shit. Hating on people. You mad with your fucking life. You mad with yourself. Shit. Can't stand motherfuckers like that, man. Y'all got to excuse me for those who in there really rocking with me, man. That shit just be upsetting me, man. People be hating on people for no fucking reason. I just talk about togetherness, and this jackass come on here talking about separation. Get your stupid ass off here, man. You separate your dumb ass from the line. That's what you do, stupid ass. Let me get back to the comments, man. That shit right there was stupid, man. Yeah, it's no. You know what I'm saying? You don't even see no strays walking on the street. No strays. These people take care of their people. They come over to America for the damn money. The money. I just say that, you know, it's $1 for 20 pesos. You know what I'm saying? $1 for 20 pesos. So if you come to America and you get, that's why they come and work so cheap. They cutting you. That's why they cutting the wages. We the ones. If you never left America, we the ones who fighting damn inflation. These people don't have inflation. You know what I mean? They don't have inflation. We the ones who fighting inflation. So I don't mind. I don't blame them for coming and get the money and sending the shit back to their families. If I was dumbass politicians gonna do that, they're gonna move them in for free and get them transportation for bus passes and cars and shit for free, and get them places to live for free and give them food stamps and shit. I don't knock them people, man. You know, it's like a female, like that you always wanted, but she like your homeboy. You gonna knock him because she like him? Nah, man. If you could get her, shit, I'm more power to you. I'm happy. I'm happy you got it. Shit, rather than somebody else. You know, that food, man. I told y'all, man. Look, the devil be at work, man. I'm gonna leave that food alone. Food had got in my mind for a second. But if that fool, if you still in here and you just quiet, you fool, I'm gonna have a drink for your foolish ass today, foolish ass. And when I had a drink for you, I'm gonna go live drinking the drink, and I'm gonna give you a toast, stupid ass fool. Coming on here with that dumb shit. Look at this. It's no, you don't see nobody homeless. And I get it. Think about this in your city where you at, right? In your city where you at, most of the homeless people are in the high populated areas because they're trying to ask for something. This is a high populated area, and nobody asking for nothing. You know what I mean? Exactly, Joe. Florida is the only thing that we have close to this. It's the only thing. The only thing that we have close to this, Florida. And in Florida, you got to be careful because the alligators out there so damn bad. You got to be careful. But Florida is the only thing. And I've been to Florida a bunch of times. You know what I mean? And that's the only thing that you have close to this, Florida. So when I say what I say, why would you leave this shit right here and come to America? You know what I'm saying? You're coming only for money. You're coming only for money because the money value is more than your country. You see what I'm saying? So, y'all got to excuse me though. That guy had just exactly, Elizabeth. Exactly. And like I said, if I was anything other than American, if I was a Mexican and I was living out here, I would come to America too. Why? Because I'm the man in my household. And if they're gonna give me free benefits once I step on the soil and I arrive, they're gonna give me a free house to live in. I don't care if I gotta live with other people. I don't have my family with me. It's just me. I'm a man. I'm gonna get through tough times. If they're gonna give me a house and I go to unemployment office and they're gonna give me a job, right? And I know that I could make $100. I know I can make $300 and I can send my family $100 and $100 to them. It's gonna be like $2,000 in pesos, $3,000 in pesos. Why would I not do that? Make it make sense. So you can't knock the player, you knock the person who created the game, because the game was created for us not to have freedom, not for them. We citizens. We signed birth certificates. It was designed for us not to win. That's why they can win, because they're not a part of the game. They come over and the game have to adapt to them. And that's where the humane side kick in. If you got to have humanity. You got to be humane to other countries, to show other countries that you're not messing over. You're not doing people wrong. So that's where the humane side come in there. So I can't get mad at the people who play the game. You know what I mean? I'm mad at the damn people who created the game. I'm pissed off with those who created the game. When I go to Walmart. And like I said, I got properties in Louisiana and Texas. So those who live in Texas gonna know. When I go to Walmart, or rather when I go to Fiesta, right? When I'm in Texas, I go to Fiesta, and I see a Latino with 5 motherfucking kids, and she got a dude with her. He got a construction outfit on, right? And she got and she got 3 baskets full of food, and she take out a food stamp card. You know what I'm saying? And she paid for that food, right? And then she go outside and they get into a Cadillac truck, SUV or whatever. I'm not mad at them. I'm pissed off at the fact that why I can't get food stamps. Why I can't get it. I know this motherfucker, she was at the cash register, she ain't speak a lick of English, so I know she not born here. So how the fuck she get a food stamp card with no social security number? Make me understand that. She should have been disqualified at the moment she said she had a social security number. See, to that person who typed that message in here, how you gonna be pissed off with that person? They gave it to her, and she ain't even have a social security number. She got it, but your stupid ass go walking up, you know what I'm saying, with a social security number. They gonna look for everything underneath the sun not to give it to you. You said what's wrong with that picture? The picture what I just painted? If that's what you're talking about, ain't nothing wrong with the picture. Nothing wrong with the picture. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm basically saying about that picture is that how you gonna get mad with them people? Oh man, work construction, he getting money. Oh man, work construction, he getting a check. They're married in Mexico, they're not married in America, so they ain't got to document that shit. Their income not together. And she can go get a little housekeeping job or some shit like that just to keep her benefits. So now she making money, old man making money, and they got food stamps, $600-700 food stamps, so they don't have to buy no food. And then the way they do it is they have another family member come up there, and once they get situated, they get another family member coming from Mexico and that come up. They come live with them, so the government pay that family rent for that family member living there with them, and that individual get food stamps also. See, it's a big ass circle. I got you. Stroll up. And that's how it is. It's a big ass game. I got you. I read it. It's a big ass game. And you want to, and that individual want to come on here and sit down and be, and ask questions about the person. Ask questions about the person, but not the system. Man, you got to open your mind up, man. You got to open your mind up. Now you're an American citizen. I'm an American citizen too. Now you go get married, and you go get a damn job at McDonald's. Your wife go get a job at McDonald's, and y'all got one kid, and you go pull out food stamps. They're gonna tell your stupid ass you make too much. And you in poverty, low income, and everything else, but they're gonna tell you make too much. Both of y'all got two minimum wage paying jobs, but you make too much. You know what I mean? So you don't get mad with the damn. But then meanwhile, they give it to a person who don't have a social security number. They can't even check in the system what this person doing. And that person ain't gonna even get in the system. They ain't trying to learn how to, like, I'm here. I got to speak Spanish for some people to understand what I'm saying. They're not even trying to speak English. You got to do it because since it's a tourist spot. But I've been to other places in Mexico. I've been to other countries. You have to speak their language. They ain't know all that. You call your bank and the motherfucker answer the phone who bilingual. Nah, they gonna speak like on TV. If I click the motherfucking channel, I'm getting all Spanish channels. There ain't no channel dedicated just to English speaking motherfuckers. And you gonna get mad with the player? Nah, you get mad with the system. Get mad with the motherfucking system. Salute, Willie. Get mad with the system. You go to your politician and you ask your politician, over your health and human services or whatever you got over there, how in the fuck they get stamps and they ain't got a social security number. And I need some motherfucking stamps and I can't get it. I got a social security number, I can't get it. So what the fuck? You gonna take care of them before you take care of me? In reality, this motherfucker don't even exist. Don't even exist. This motherfucker can kill you and they don't have a trail on the motherfucker. They ain't got no information on it. But if you kill this motherfucker, they got your footprint, your fingerprint, and everything from you as a child. And you going to jail. So, let's be realistic. Salute, Billy. Yeah, so let's be realistic about it. You know what I mean? So that's why I say, y'all see how that's how I say, you can't get mad at the player. You gotta get mad at the game. You come over here doing that dumb shit and see how quick your ass go to get locked up and be going to jail. Come over here, you know what I'm saying? When I got the plane, passport had to be in hand. You know what I mean? It wasn't getting no pass and that. I had to tell them people where I was staying at, what hotel I was staying at, and everything else. They wanted to know who in their country. You know what I'm saying? Even on a cruise ship, it's the same way. They give you a key. You know what I mean? And with that key, they give you, that key is like your identification. When you get off the boat, you gotta slide that key to let them know who in their city, who in their country. You see what I'm saying? But motherfucker come your country and you mad at you. Motherfucker come your country, you mad at them because the government gave them assistance and they didn't have a social security number. You see what I'm saying? That's part of that plan though. That's part of that divide and conquer though. That divide and conquer. Cause you got a motherfucker like him upset with that person. And don't even know the motherfucking person, but upset with that person. Nah, you should be upset with the fucking system that created that shit. That made that unfairness for you. I mean, you know, y'all feel me? If you feel what I'm saying, like if what I'm saying is real, drop a thumbs in here. Drop a thumbs up. If you feel what I'm saying in here, drop a thumbs up. Drop a thumbs up if you feel what I'm saying. I think YouTube got a delay. Y'all might be hearing what I'm saying, delay. I think it's a delay. But for those who just came in here, YouTube, the reason why I could talk a little bit more open, I woke up this morning, checked my Google email, and one of the strikes was removed off this page. So I can talk a little bit now. At first I couldn't talk at all because I was one strike away from losing channel. Losing all the channels actually. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Elizabeth. That's what I'm saying. Like you say, you self-contracted. So at the end of the day, you know, they only know as you report and what you report, and you can't even get it. You know what I mean? But you can't hate the players. You gotta hate the system. You know, I ain't gonna say you can't hate the players. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at the system for what it is. The system not designed for you to be successful in it. You know. Not designed. This shit is beautiful. You know, I've been looking head down on the phone. But look at this, man. This shit is beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Look at this. Look how beautiful this shit is. This shit is beautiful. You know, wifey in there getting dressed so we can go eat. I'm gonna put me some stuff on in a second so we can go eat. This shit is beautiful. Oh yeah, you know the thing is, you know, I check myself a whole lot. You know what I mean? With my years on this earth, and you know, I check myself a lot. You know what I mean? So I realized that, you know, and I teach my two sons this. You know, that anything that happened in life in regards to you, it's your fault. You know, because you put yourself in that situation or in that place or in that time or in that mind frame where you can allow something to happen to you. So you always got to actually pay attention to your surroundings and look a little bit deeper into situations before you just respond. You know, and that's what they do us. They just have us just lashing and shit, just speaking out and just enrage and just, you know, without thinking. That's why I always say, you know, when I left the music, when I wasn't really worrying about no music and worrying about all that kind of shit, and I started saying and started talking about what's going on in the world, you know, I came out on YouTube and you can look at all the posters. You got the posters. My page some people started trying to create my page into like a hatred page, you know, and I stopped, and I went on a positive vibe week moment where I post nothing but things from the Most High, and I had people saying, you know, this, that, that, and this, and that. I even had one guy. I had one guy send me an email, a threatening email, right? And I'm like, man, and I took that personal, you know what I mean? I took it personal, you know. But I had to realize that on the internet, people could do it. People could do a lot. People could do a lot. And I was like, man, you licensed to carry, man. Man, if somebody come running up to you, man, on that bullshit, you know already that you gonna end them. I'm talking about end them. Like, you come running up on me with that bullshit, I'm gonna end you. Period. Point blank. So when you realize where you at in life, sometimes you just take it for strides, man, and just understand that everything is a game and your reality is your life. And you walk you hold yourself to high standards. And when you realize that the person in front of you might just not know, like you might say something to me and it might be offensive, but you just don't know you offended me. So I have to give you I have to explain to you how you offended me so you can understand. Now if you offend me and you're doing it randomly and that's what you just decided to do, then I'm gonna take a different approach, because now I know you know what you're doing. But I have to give you the benefit of the doubt as a man, you know, as an adult, that maybe you don't know what you just did offended me. So I'm gonna ask you and let you know, hey man, you know, how you sure that's how you moving? You sure that's what you really feel? And if you say yeah, then it's a different outcome. But I got to give you the opportunity, man to man, adult to adult, not with an audience, just me and you. You know, I have to give you the opportunity. You might say something to me with an audience, right? Because a lot of people got courage when it's an audience. A lot of people lash out when there's an audience. A lot of people, you know, the loudest dog, have the loudest bark in the room when they have an audience. So I'm not even going to entertain you with the audience, because at that point in time, you're at your most bravest time. You're at your most bravest peak. But when I see you solo, by yourself, I'm going to ask you, did you really, that's how you really felt? Man to man, adult. Right, but you know, salute, Billy, you know, but in this world, it's a little bit complicated just to stay away from people. You know, like if you're moving around, it's a little bit complicated, you know. It's a little bit complicated, you know. But what I do though is I try to change people's energy to where my energy at. You know what I mean? So if my energy, if you know I'm a low bullshit tolerance person, then you know not to come around me with them vibes, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna check your ass and I'm gonna make you feel like a little boy. You're a grown ass man, I'm gonna make you feel like a little boy. But I ain't gonna do it in front of the audience though. I'm gonna do it with just me and you. You know? Cause I ain't trying to little boy nobody or trying to son nobody. I got sons. I got 2 sons to be my sons. But if you disrespectful, you know, cause like I said, everybody is given respect when you first meet them. I give everybody respect. You know what I'm saying? Now, you make me lose respect by your personality once I get to know you. But I'm gonna give you respect. I'm gonna say good morning, how you doing? You know, I don't know you to judge you, but it's what you give me to judge you is how I'm gonna respect you. You know. Hey, put a thumbs up so I can see who all in here. Put a thumbs up. I've been on this thing this long. I think Lutu got a delay. Yeah, so I will be doing CNN reactions. Yeah, it's a delay, so I'm not gonna wait for thumbs up to come. I will be doing CNN reactions again on other channel. I will be posting different countries, some of the footage I get from some of my subscribers, different countries on this channel again also. I'm waiting on one more strike to be removed and I can go full blown on YouTube, full blown. And it's coming. It's coming. You know. But salute to everybody who hopped on here for this amazing view. You know. Why was I? Recruit this. Salute to everybody who jumped on here for the amazing view. And to those who own YouTube, if you want to use this some of this footage, you know what I'm saying, you want to do your own voiceover on it or whatnot, you know what I mean, for some views or whatever, because that's how you get down. Do what you do. Download it, do what you do, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Y'all got a small business, you know, send me the information to your small business. I'm gonna put you in a post to promote your business for free. And salute to y'all. I'm about to go get me some breakfast. I'll get back on here later on.